All right, everybody, welcome. We're here tonight at Atlanta. We're here with Diehard Racing League's InfiniteHero.org Cup Series in Atlanta tonight. If you were tuned in last week, I wasn't supposed to be here this week, but because the Atlanta race was canceled, I'm here. So I wanted to give a shout out to Checkered Flag Network, Jonathan Cross, for he was going to step in tonight and do the broadcast for us. So I appreciate that a whole lot. So now he'll be able to race. He'll be down there on the track racing. The guys are qualifying right now. I do have Wingnut here tonight with me, man. So I'm glad to have you here, bud.
Hey, you can never escape me, brother.
Yeah, I was not really sure what was going to happen, but they ended up canceling the race. So guess what? Here I is.
Well, at least you get to see a race, and it's going to be a pretty good one too.
Yeah, I love this track. This is actually one of my favorite tracks to race on because it really does challenge you. And I haven't really got to race on here yet. I'll be here on Wednesday in our league, but I know with the tires and everything, man, it's with the new tire package. It's got to be something, you know.
Yeah, I just heard from Seth as well, like 46 to 47 laps on fuel. Apparently, it's going to need tires, so maybe a early stock tires will be a thing.
I was watching. They had a thing with Brad Kozlowski. He was doing some laps around Atlanta on iRacing, and he was talking about the surface change and everything, and how it eats up the tires and all that. And I was like, yeah. And of course, they cut out the parts where he wrecked, but you could see a lot of people commented. You could see fresh skid marks on there and everything. But I love this track, man. It just seems like you're going so fast when you're on this track. I would
Yeah, I
have.
don't really driven enough to really know, but it definitely looks like an absolute mental track.
You got to get on there one time, man, and just run a couple laps. You'll love it. I wish I would have been able to go to the race today, but I was like, as the race was getting closer and they were still going to have it, I was getting worried, man, because I was like, I don't know if I really want to be, in large crowds with everything going on. And then with the weather coming, I said, well, maybe it'll get rained out. But my luck, it would have got rained out and put on tomorrow. So, but thankfully, they're doing the right thing, man. They're giving back refunds or credits. So I'm just going to take a refund and I'll wait till next year. Maybe I'll go to Charlotte or something if everything's cool then.
Yeah, one can hope, man. Should do pretty well.
Yeah. So we're here tonight anyway with Diehard Racing League, and you're watching Jonathan Cross. I'm going to probably say Jonathan Cross, Jonathan Course, whatever I can say to get his name wrong because he likes to mess my name up on me when he's broadcasting our league. So, but I do appreciate Jonathan Cross. He does own Checkered Flag Network. He was going to do the race tonight for us and not race, so I'm sure he's glad he's out on the track. Dude, is anybody going to be able to stop Steve Yenish?
I don't know, man. He's been on an absolute bloody tear. I think this season might be his, to be honest. He's
Yeah.
doing real well.
He's
Now, speaking of, man, look at that quality time too.
I
Not
know.
bad.
I can't believe it, dude. He's like running some crazy laps out here. That's why I put in the comments if we're gonna have a new winner tonight, or is it gonna be Steve again? He's got what? I think 3 wins already, right?
Yeah. Honestly, with Steve, like he doesn't usually win on raw pace. Like he's always fast, but he's never usually like the top. At least not over longer runs. But he's always the one with the strategy that just seems to make it work every time.
I'm just looking right now. He's got 2 wins. It's saying 2 wins, but I think because it's only showing 2 races counted, but I think they do have 3 races counted. I think there's a problem with it. But anyhow, next week, oh, I see what I did. I put it in the wrong one. Yeah, he's got 3 races counted, 3 wins, and he's ahead by 12 points over Todd Cray. And then you got Seth Schultz and Todd Cray tied for second. So that should be pretty interesting tonight to see who's gonna come out where.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna love watching that for sure because they all both drive so differently. So it's always good to see like who comes out on top each track.
So if you guys
Hey, it's
don't,
been a damn good season so far.
oh yeah, and I know like when we were talking to Steve last week about it, like he said, man, he's waiting for it to end because he's on such a hot streak. But I remember when I ran with GAC, another league that used to be on here. One season I came out in the trucks. dude, I won the championship that year, and I was on fire, and I was never that good, and dude, I was just unstoppable. And then, of course, when we came back out for the next season, I was back where I usually am, midfield backpack. It was tough.
Yeah. Like every once in a while, you get like a real lucky hot trick, which is suddenly all the stars align. You're like,
Yeah.
yes, I'm king of the world. I'm so fast. And the next race, like, oh,
No,
that was just
stop dreaming, right? All right. All right, we're going to go to our national anthem, and then we'll come back with the grid. Right now, Steve Yenish does have the top spot, so we'll see if anybody takes that, and we'll be right back, everybody. Sit tight.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave.
Infinite Hero Foundation exists to connect our military, veterans, and military family members with innovative and effective treatment programs for service-related injuries. Since our inception, Infinite Hero Foundation has awarded more than $3.8 million in funding and support to 28 different veteran service organizations. Together with sponsors, partner organizations, and individual donors, Infinite Hero Foundation exists to connect our military, veterans, and family members with innovative and effective treatment programs for service-related injuries. Consider joining our mission. InfiniteHero.org for more information. Thank you, veterans, past and present.
All right, we're back. Guys are getting ready to start gridding up now, so let's get to the field here. Start seeing some guys getting in their cars. Excuse me. At least I got rid of the cough, but of course I started choking and everything right before we went live, so now I'm all screwed up again. Gotta love it. Anyway, we expect a pretty good race here tonight. We have 130 laps. I guess I'll start the grid off here. Wow, Seth Schultz. He took the top spot.
Snuck it in there, mate.
Yeah, 29.728. Congratulations, Seth, on that one. Steve Yenish, man on a fire right now. He's going to start second. Third is going to be Mark Jenkins. Jeff Yenish is going to start fourth. Fifth is going to be Travis McDaniel. Brad Speidel is going to start sixth. Seventh is Todd Cray. Rusty Farrell is eighth. Ninth is Jeff Hollingsworth. And 10th is Matt Wagner.
Then we have Kevin Pearson in 11th, Rob Jenkins in 12th, Todd Levesque in 13th, David Camara 14th, Robert Tius, 15th, Jonathan Cross in 16th, Kenneth Saget 17th, Brent Allen in 18th, Mike Mahoney 19th, Jason L. Swan 20th. Then we have Adam Lewis 21st, Adam Matz 22nd, and then Patrick DeSaulnier 23rd, starting at the back.
Wow, no time too. I wonder if that's planned or not planned.
Oh, don't worry. We wish him good luck. It won't matter what he does.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be too happy, right?
Yeah, but man, Seth, he really did sneak that in. And look at that, by like 3/1000ths of a second.
And look at the track temperature, man. Starting off, 106 degrees.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the track earlier about how you start at the low line and work your way up. I think it's going to be working your way up a bit quickly here.
Yeah. Well, it should be a good race. These guys put on a great show, man. Usually we run caution free, so I don't really see more than 2 cautions here tonight. Only because I seen in practice a couple of guys coming out of 4, tapping the wall, and once they hit the wall, man, dude, it just throws them right down to the inside. And if anybody's underneath you, you're gonna collect them. So I'm thinking maybe 2 cautions, but I'd be surprised to see them go caution free again.
And it's a fast track, it's a good track, and these guys are pretty legendary at this point, so I could see caution free, but I think someone's going to overestimate their car just a little bit too much on exit.
And especially when it just steps out on you and you're not prepared for it. But we got 130 laps of racing here tonight, straight through. Got 12-point lead coming into the standings. Steve Yenish in that number 27 over Todd Cray. I believe he's in the 21. Yeah, so should be interesting to see how the points line up tonight after this. Anyway, pace car lights are out. We're going to get ready to go green here. And at least somebody's racing at Atlanta.
Also, that track looks bumpy.
Mm-hmm.
There's the green. Looks like a very good run for Mark Jenkins, actually, right behind Seth. If he can try and get alongside him, he actually might get a pass there, but now he's going to make it that's fair. That would be an insane move on lap 1, turn 1. That's an official series thing, not...
Yeah. Especially when you got to race with the same guys week after week.
Yep, and we see first lap, of course, inside line shows being very powerful. Steve is now falling back a little bit. He's falling back to 3rd, possibly even 4th. He's stuck in that high line.
He's stuck in the high line, yep.
But after a while, that line should probably get a bit better, but it's still the shortest way around the track is usually the best.
Look at Mark Jenkins, though, man, right there on the back of Seth, trying to get some movement.
Jenkins is a bad pass, so he's got a good chances for sure.
And even Travis McDaniel, man, new guy to the league, he's been pretty strong since we've been watching him.
Oh, yeah, he was great at Phoenix for sure. And look at that, he's actually closing right in on Mark. Pretty much pushing him down the front stretch.
Doing a good job so far. Seth able to keep it out front. You see if Seth's going to burn those tires out. I haven't been on here with this new tire package. I really need to get out and run some laps, but this will be good to see, kind of gauge how Wednesday night's going to go.
Oh, yeah. And look at Travis inside of Mark Jenkins now. I think you might make this work. It's the preferred line. Because it seems to be the preferred line. Like you said, it might actually change.
Yeah, especially with the temperatures. I can't wait to see what the temperatures go up to now.
Yep, meanwhile, a little bit further back, David Camara just slipped in from 11th to 10th at the moment. And we're seeing...
look. McDaniel going for the lead.
Yeah, it seals that inside line.
He might get it if he gets Seth up there.
Worst case, he gets a lap led there.
Still not able to clear him, but they are side by side down the backstretch. Jenkins now goes up behind Seth. Now he's going to come back down. Look like Seth's got the advantage coming out. And he hold it.
Seth's holding that well, to be honest. I thought he would lose by now, but he's been able to just hold Travis down there.
Seth able to get it back.
Look how they're both like giving each other good room too. Obviously, Travis is a bit new to the league, so everyone's like, okay, let's give each other enough room to learn what you do. a little bit further back, you get another side-by-side as well, Todd Levesque and Kevin Pearson, so not just at the front where the fight's going on, there's more going on further back. But Travis almost fully clear now. I think turns 1 and 2 might be able to get away with this.
Wow, they are still battling it out, man. Seth's not giving up. But I think he's going to slowly... Well, no. I thought he was going to slowly fade back, but nope, he's pushing it right back again.
Yeah, like, damn, that Alex line's doing well. I wonder if that's going to eat up Travis's tires by any chance.
Oh, I'm sure that them tires are not going to be happy after this because both of those guys are pushing pretty hard.
Yeah, but he's obviously taking that tighter and more inside line. It's going to be absolutely brutal, I think.
I'm going to... let's jump in with Mark Jenkins real quick for a lap around here.
Oh, wow, and Travis cleared him too. And here comes Seth to the inside now. Mark Jenkins is just sitting here watching this right now, just licking his lips. It's perfect. Exactly what you want. Make them both kill each other's tires.
Look at the speed, 187, 88, 89. And look at them side by side. Jenkins sitting right back here, waiting to see which way one of these guys is going to go.
Whoop, we have a caution. And it's
Ooh.
Matt Wagner.
All right, let's find out what happened to...
Oh, sorry, correction. It started with Rusty Farrell.
Really?
Rusty Farrell and I believe David Camara. Yep, and it just kind of, yeah, went further down the field as the race continued. Oh, Wagner, wrong place, wrong time.
Watching Farrell, you got Camaro on the inside, Farrell on the outside. Oh yeah, a little bit of contact with each other, then the outside wall. Just like I said, gonna come down and collect that person in the bottom. And that was...
I can say right now, I think both Patrick DeSonia and Jonathan Cross are now part of the Brown Pants Brigade. More so than Jonathan, as I think he actually went through the car.
Yeah, he did.
They got away with that.
Where's the Sonier? Let me go in with the Sonier. Let's back up.
He was directly ahead of Cross, and I could probably hear him cursing me out.
You gotta love it.
Oh yeah, looks like everyone also, by the way, is going in for tires. But yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, it's like I
Just
said,
tap and that's it.
you hit that outside wall, man. It sends your car down to the inside, and you're pretty much done after that, you know?
Yep.
We got everybody down in the pits. Looks like probably four tires
no.
and fuel.
Rob Jenkins entirely missed his stall.
Oh, did he
He's
really?
still not in yet. Okay, now he's in.
I was gonna say that, man. At some point, you got to just
Give
go
up.
around the track. Yeah, be like, forget it, man. All right, so let's see. Looks like McDaniel, Schultz, and Mark Jenkins gonna take that 1, 2, 3 spot again. Let me see. So Farrell, Wagner, obviously, I don't think those guys are going to be out anytime soon. They had a lot of damage on their car. Take a look. DeSonia, look, being shown in 11. Looks like his car is okay. Where's Cross? Cross back in 13th. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's been a lot of movement so far. I'm also, I gotta say, I'm really happy to see Travis able to fight with that Seth up there. I honestly thought he would be able to hold that, but he managed to actually make the pass work and then defend from Seth after. That's damn good.
Take a quick look at the weather. I want to see if it changed anymore. Yeah, 108 degrees. So we went up 2 degrees, man. You know, in my opinion, it used to be when the track was hot like that, the car really felt bad. But the last couple races I've been in the Cup car, it seems like the hotter the track, the better the car's been handling. It's been
it used to be like the hotter it was, the looser it got. Just like it would not be able to hold grip after a while. But honestly, I've not noticed them getting particularly worse. In some ways, being a bit loose is kind of useful. As soon as you know it's there, you can kind of make use of it. But yeah, it's definitely changed for sure.
it definitely changed because even a couple of guys I talked to said the same thing. They were like, yeah, it seems like when the track cooled down, the car got super tight. And it used to be you couldn't wait for the track to cool down. All right, we're getting ready to go back again. It looks like Travis is going to take the inside. Seth is going to be on the outside, followed by Mark Jenkins and Steve Yenish in row 2. Pace car is in.
I'm loving this, man. The competition's getting tight up front now. You got Travis, you got Seth, you got Mark, and you've got Yenish, Steve Yenish, sorry. These guys are all fast. It's good to see them all fighting up front now. We're going to see an actual brawl. Look at that run from Yenish from the outside there. You almost managed to start pushing Seth into the turn 1.
Side by side, we have an outside row.
Yeah, not what I thought I'd see in Atlanta today.
Yeah, they really can, well, I was going to say, really can't break away in the front. He's got Seth there. He doesn't really have him cleared just yet. And then look how Seth comes back.
Oh yeah, that outside run is always powerful in a straight line.
And if you look, the cars are kind of moving around a bit. You can see them bouncing.
Oh yeah, it kind of looks like old Talladega, to be honest. That place should be like a bouncy castle.
That was I didn't know if Seth, he just jumped to the inside, but I thought his car just got loose on him for a second.
Yeah, he thought that wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe it wasn't, it just kind of worked for him, you know?
He's trying the inside now.
I mean, yeah, that's probably the way you want to make a pass. But at the same time, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Travis is not going to make life easy for him whatsoever.
When you get back here in 4th, Steve Yenish. Right underneath him in the 89 is Jeff Yenish. Right behind them in the 97 is Hollingsworth. Then you have Camara and Todd Cray. And like I said, coming in, Todd Cray was only 12 points behind Steve Yenish in the overall standings so far for the season.
Looks like Steve's fallen back hard too. He's now behind Cray. He's got Jeff alongside him. He was up in that front pack of 3 cars. Now he's just dropped off like a rock. But again, that is kind of Yanish's thing too. He doesn't have to be super fast all the time. He's usually got a strategy in mind that seems to play off for him.
Yeah. A couple of times he even was surprised it played off for him too.
Yeah. Guys, you're so good, you don't think it's going to work. That's when you know you've got a good one. If it works and even you didn't think it was going to work, then no one else will. He slots back in now behind Camara, so I'll try the inside. Camara will get drafted from Hollingsworth, so this will not be easy for Steve. Camara gives him room though.
They're side by side though now. And look at Todd Cray right there watching this whole thing. And look, here comes your buddy in 93, DeSonia.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Don't look at him. Car's gonna like magically explode.
Just disintegrate, right?
And the engine would like fall out or something, you know? Wow, Camara's actually holding off Yanich on the outside now. Can you believe we're only on lap 19 out of 130?
Yeah.
These guys are already fighting nice and hard. That was already a gaggle further back. Todd Levesque and Adam Matz. Matz is passing Levesque. And you have Brent Allen and Kevin Pearson fighting side by side.
Yeah, Brent Allen in the 132, Kevin Pearson in the 141. Right behind them, Mike Mahoney in the 138.
It looks like Travis McDaniel is starting to pull a little bit of a gap, and the same with Mark Jenkins and Seth. So I think maybe there's like a sweet spot by the looks of it, because everyone's about the same distance from each other.
Yeah. I don't know who that is in chat that was giving us an interview. I'm not sure with the name. Do you know that name? Who that is?
I need to quickly have a look.
It's got to be Rusty Farrell, maybe? It's either him or Wagner, because those are the only 2 cars that are out.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I will admit, I don't actually know. It's got to be Rusty or Matt, one of the two.
Yeah, it's got to be one of the two. I just don't know by the... Oh, Patrick DeSaulnier and Brad Speidel really close there for a second.
Yeah, well, sorry, I don't know who you are, Metal, unfortunately.
Rob Jenkins and Jonathan Cross. Cross lets Jenkins go by. Now I'm looking at DeSaulnier and Speidel. They're still side by side. DeSaulnier on the outside, Speidel on the inside.
You see, when someone defends it, you can't really pass quickly. It's going to take like a lap and a half to really make it work.
Speidel did get that spot, so that'll go to Speidel. Speidel will move to 9th. DeSaulnier will move to 10th. Meanwhile, up front, Daniel's got a good run. You got a little battle going on here for 3rd place. Jenkins, Mark Jenkins and Jeff Yanich side by side now for 3rd. And it looks like Mark Jenkins is going to hold on to that spot, and Jeff Yanich is going to move back to 4th.
And that fight between Speidel and DeSaulnier is done, and Speidel not only got past DeSaulnier, he also flew past David Camara like he wasn't even moving. Like he fired him out of a cannon.
I just can't believe how much of a lead Travis has over Seth right now. Oh, man. I think that was DeSaulnier. No, it might have been Kevin Pearson. One of them, it was either him or DeSaulnier came real close to that outside wall.
I mean, that's what the extra mile or more of speed is. You have to go as close as you can.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think that was planned. DeSaulnier now looking to the inside of Rob Jenkins. Yeah, DeSaulnier's going to take that spot. Rob's. Oh, that was. Look how close they are, dude. I thought he was going to spin him right there. They were so close. I don't think you could have put a paper in between.
I could already like see him take the commentator's curse around that one. That was close. DeSaulnier did hold him off there, so Rob's going to try round 2. I don't think DeSaulnier's going to let him by safely, not easily. Sorry.
Looking back from DeSaulnier to the front of Rob Jenkins, man, he was right there on that left quarter panel. It looked like man, just be glad there wasn't any kind of what do you call neck code or anything like that, because that would have been ugly.
Oh yeah.
DeSaulnier now is slowly closing in on Camara. I think DeSaulnier's feeling a little bit comfortable down in that middle to low line. But look at that, between Camara, DeSaulnier, Rob Jenkins, and Adam Matz, man, there's a lot of moving going on there.
Oh yeah, you see Jenkins now pushing DeSaulnier again. I wonder if that's intentional or just more of just trying to say, get out of my way!
Yeah, he might be faster than him in some parts. And look at that, he's going to get him by Camara. But DeSaulnier moving up now, another spot.
Meanwhile, further up ahead, Travis McDaniel is driving away from Seth.
Yes.
Jenkins holding on to Seth for sure.
About 6/10 ahead. Go back here to Seth Schultz and Mark Jenkins. And then, you know, they could, Mark Jenkins and Seth Schultz could just be riding a little bit right now too, you know. Seeing where this is going to go with tire wear. We look through and see, I think Brent Allen, Kevin Pearson, Rob Jenkins again with Camara. It looks like Adam Matz managed to get by, so he's behind DeSaulnier now. The 141, Kevin Pearson right there with Brent Allen and Todd Levesque. Ooh, Mike Mahoney going into the pits.
Interesting.
Wonder if he's going in try to do something early.
It's definitely a possibility, but I don't think it was that long ago. Yeah, We hold on, wrong thing. That's practice. Yeah, our last pit stop was lap 12, so that's only like 18 laps or so. 18, 19 laps. I don't know if the tires die that early. I remember Seth told me the tires would get murdered, but that seems a little short.
We had a little change up here for second. Mark Jenkins
Yeah,
now. He got second place from Seth Schultz.
Maybe Jenkins has the pace to catch up with Travis, because Travis is just driving away at this point.
Yeah. We saw him, what was it? Was it Phoenix?
Yeah, I think it was Phoenix, yeah. He was absolutely great with Phoenix for sure.
Looking at, who is that? The 181, Jason Swan, Todd Levesque side by side. Good to see a bunch of new guys that are here, man, that actually drive with respect.
Absolutely, yeah. Travis and Seth gave each other enough room to fight it out. No incidents, no issues. Some of the other guys too, like Todd Levesque, has been fighting his way through the field. Hasn't pushed his way through, but you can see right now it's right on. He might even go 3 wide.
Look at this on your mats.
We got 3 wide over Todd Levesque and Kamara.
Oh.
I think Kevin Pearson saw that and just decided, nope, I am leaving. Oh god, yeah. The Sony and Matt's now side by side.
Matt's had a good run. I saw him go from behind to underneath almost instantly. Matt's now is going to move up to 9th. The Sony back to 10th. Go back a little further. Look at Levesque, Kamara, and Kevin Pearson. Watch these guys for a little bit.
Yeah, I like these little packs keep forming and then disappearing, then reforming elsewhere. Like waves in an ocean, man.
Look at all the fans out there too. A lot of fans in the stand. I wanted to turn them off. Seth wouldn't let me.
Yeah. But look at Mark Jenkins now. Now he's gotten away from Seth. He is flying.
He's got some pace. He's definitely got some pace. He might be able to track down Travis if we stay green. Meanwhile, Seth has Jeff Yenish and Steve Yenish right behind him. That's not 2 people you want to see behind you. And look at Jeff Yenish now. Sorry, Jeff Yenish on the outside, Steve Yenish on the inside.
Just kind of keeping an eye on Mark Jenkins now and Travis McDaniel. It looks like Travis has kind of noticed and maybe going a little bit faster, or perhaps their speed's just equalizing again.
He did a 29.9 and Jenkins did a 30.0.
Well, Jonathan Cross almost takes the rear of Adam Lewis. Went in too hot on the inside and almost went straight into him.
But who is that right there, that white car? That's Brent Allen, I think. Yeah, the 132. Looks like he's trying to get by the 02 of Camara. I forget, was it Camara that you used to call the wall?
Yeah, it was Kamara.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't like drive you super hard, but he just would not make life easy for you at all.
Yeah.
Every pass was
Yep. If you were going to pass, you had to work for it. And look at that. He's going to lose 2 spots, man, because the 181 of Jason Swan was able to get by.
That definitely seems to be a recurring theme in this league for sure now. At this point, like, once you get off the line, once one person goes by, everyone will. Like, everyone will see the opportunity to start diving on it.
Wow, look back here. Jeff Yenish, Steve Yenish, they both get in front of Seth. Seth moves back to 5th. Well, almost in front. Steve's working on him now, but Jeff got by.
Look at DeSonia and Rob Jenkins again, side by side. I think Rob might finally get him.
Yeah, they've been stuck together for a while here now.
Oh wow, the Yenish brothers and Seth.
Yeah. It's like the Malachi Crunch.
Oh no. It looks like Seth has fallen back now to, I believe that's 5th position.
Yeah, I think he might have. He might not be too happy with those tires right about now. think he's realizing that track temperature of 111 degrees. So we definitely heated up the track quite a bit. Meanwhile, Mark Jenkins, is he closing in on? He's still about a second behind.
Yeah, for a while, Jenkins was catching rather quickly, and all of a sudden it's kind of equalized out. Now I don't think you can catch him anymore. He's now starting to fall behind slowly.
Sorry, I was being questioned if I fed the dogs or not. I guess the dogs are making faces at my family. You've seen my dogs. I mean, they could probably go without food for a day or two and still be all right. They're not fat, but I got one that's 105 or 110 pounds. And then I got this little dog, who's part beagle and something. And she, even though we don't feed her a lot, dude, she just looks like a bull fat, man.
Yeah, one of my dogs is the same, man. You don't feed him that much, but man, apparently his body just takes it and keeps it because he just gains weight from anything.
It's like this one I got, she's part beagle, and I think that's just, you know, I've had beagles before. They're just very wide-bodied, and it's just, people think she's fat, and I'm like, dude, she gets 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup at night. That's it. And we just see right now Hollingsworth just go past Schultz. So Schultz going to probably want to come in pretty soon, unless he's going to try and run his tank out and not really worry about how many positions he has to give up to do it. Because here comes Cray now. I think, is it today's Todd Cray's birthday, I think?
I believe it was yesterday.
Yesterday?
At least for me. Maybe it's because I'm a day ahead of you guys. Maybe it is actually today.
Yeah, let me take a look, because I wished him a happy birthday on Facebook. I just wonder if it was today. I'm so messed up. I can't remember from day to day, man. Yeah, that's his birthday today. So happy birthday, Todd Crane, the number 21.
That's my favorite number 2.
Is it?
Oh yeah, 21. Birthday's on the 21st or something, so I like it.
Oh, cool. So let's look through the field real quick. Let's see what we got. We got Jonathan Cross. I believe he just pitted. He's in 20th. He's a lap down. You got David Camara coming out of the pits. Brent Allen coming out of the pits. That's
Seth's in the pits right now?
Yeah, he went into the pits. He's going into the pits. I had a feeling he would be. That car was giving up on him. So let's see. We'll skip the going through the field for a second. The Saulnier's in the pits. I want to see when Travis goes in, because he's coming to lap 36 right now. Yeah, he just took lap 36 on those tires. His car's still running a pretty decent time. He ran at 31.6. Mark Jenkins right behind him ran at 31.7. And then you got Steve Yenish and Jeff Yenish. They're both running 31.7 and a 31.8. So, I mean, it's very close in times. It's just, you know, once you see somebody going to the pits, it kind of puts that bug in your ear, you know? You start thinking about it.
You just hear the word repeat in your brain, undercut, undercut.
Yeah, should I go? Should I go? I wish I could be better at my pitch strategies, honestly. My pitch strategy is awful.
What is strategy? I either run till the car spins out or the engine runs out of fuel.
I run until there ain't nothing left of it. Then by the time I pit, you know, the leader's right behind me. I'm already a lap down, getting ready to go for 2.
Remember one of my first league races on Oval, and it wasn't even a point paying one. I think it was actually with DRL even. What was it past? Whatever. I saw when he had 3 laps more of fuel to make it to the end. Like, yeah, I can save that, surely. No. I could save it all right. I went 10 laps down.
Yeah, you saved it all right.
Yeah,
I know.
I saved everything. I just putted it around the track on the inside thinking, this is totally going to work. By the time I realized it wasn't, I'm already committed to this failure, so I have to keep going.
I know, you're already committed, so you got to just do it. I've done that before, man, where I almost had the win, and I was off on my calculations, man, and I had to pit with like 2 laps to go. I couldn't believe it. So we have a couple of people still coming into the pits now, but one of them is not the leader, Travis McDaniel. He stayed out. Mark Jenkins is out. Steve Yenish is out. Jeff Yenish is out. Hollingsworth's still out. And Todd Cray. I think Spidle's in. But he's going to give up 7.
Spar's still behind Cray. He's still out. Unless I'm very wrong, which is always a possibility. In comes Adam Matz.
Yeah, I was gonna say Matz looked like he was getting ready to come in. Pretty good race here so far, man. Coming to 52 laps. Only 1 caution. Travis McDaniel, man. He's started 5th. Currently 1st, leading some laps here. Looking at his speed, 182. About 182 right there. Down to 161. See what he gets back here. Coming into 3. About 180.
In comes Travis.
Yep. He's coming in. Let's see if Steve Yenish, yeah, he's going to come in. Jeff Yenish is going to stay out.
I wonder if Travis might have got popped for speeding in pits. He was at 71 when he hit the other cone.
Was he really?
And he was still like 10 over for a good section. I wonder if he's going to get a speeding in pits penalty for that.
Let's keep an eye.
Of course, Steve Yenish also going to the pits with him, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you see Travis pit crew just a pinch ahead.
Yep.
Yep. He's got caught because he would have been out. That's going to put Todd Cray now.
Oh, yeah. That's like a speeding pit penalty for Travis McDaniel. I bet you he's hating himself right now.
Yeah.
The exact same.
You got to be hating that because he had a good car out there.
Alright, but just fortunately he went in a bit too hot, cooked it a little bit, and yep, he's going to lose about 10 seconds or more for that.
Let me get my keyboard real quick. I got to find out who this is chatting with us. You see what I wrote? Who are you? I just want to know who you are. Are you still in TeamSpeak?
Who are you? Where are they?
That's all I want to know. Who are you? Are you in TeamSpeak? I'll pull you in for an interview if you're in TeamSpeak. I don't mind. I'm actually going to ask Seth to put a like a room there for guys that get wrecked out and stuff if they want to come and talk. Yeah, we used to do that a while ago for, I don't remember what league it was that we were broadcasting for. Was it really?
Yeah, we've never done that. You remember you mentioning that stuff.
I know we did it for Somo Wednesday night's Xfinity series, and I told guys, if you want to come in and talk about the wreck and everything, and the only thing I asked was keep it clean, but I didn't really care if they had anything to, call somebody a knucklehead or a non-driver or whatever, because I know you get mad. I just said, let's just try to keep it clean because we do have, young people that watch this broadcast. All right, it's Wagner. All right.
And Adam Matz are currently fighting it out. That is Wagner.
Yeah.
I had the thought it might have been him.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were. I didn't know your username on there. Now I know, so hopefully won't see you in here during the race, but
yeah. And boy, if you want to see old tires versus new tires, look at Brad Spidle and David Camara. Spidle was alongside him at the start of this lap. You just watch him drive away. He's just gone.
Yeah, Spidle still hasn't gone in. He's coming to lap 49 now. There he comes. So that, if Jason Swan stays out, well, I don't think it'll put him to the lead this time. I think he might have to go around one more time. No, he did get scored for it. Okay, so he did get caught.
Got caught. Sorry.
I wasn't sure if Swan was gonna get scored for leading that lap.
Ah.
I thought Spider beat him to the line in the pits, but he didn't. So that's cool. Swan gets lap led. He has got 48 laps on those tires, as well as Kevin Pearson in second. I'm wondering what the plan is. Maybe they were hoping for a caution or something.
Yeah, maybe. It's always nice when you were the last car out on the lead lap, and then a caution pops up. It's like, great, the entire grid is screwed.
Yeah. I see. Look like Craig just coming out of the pits now. All right, Jason Swan's coming in. Let's see, Kevin Pearson's coming in. So that should put Seth Schultz up to the lead.
Yeah, the undercut has helped, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold that. Maybe I'm like making mountains out of molehills here, but I think Seth's having a bit of trouble with keeping his tires alive. Like he was the first one to have a noticeable problem with his tires after a few laps here.
Yeah.
He had that problem in the last race as well. He could cook his tires off.
Yeah, I think he's got to learn these tires a little bit better. The last tire package that they had on here, he was pretty good with them, but it just seems like these ones, you know, I don't think he has it figured out yet. And I think he's still running the same way he used to run, and just beating them up a little bit too quick. I just saw, Steve Yenish. Oh, all right, he was going around the Saulnier. The Saulnier is 3 laps down.
Actually, look, someone had an incident somewhere. Was that damage there before?
No, he said that. I wonder if that's what happened. Maybe he had to get damage fixed on the car.
Huh. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything obvious.
Yeah. Unless he got busted. He
Yeah, I
might
think maybe got busted.
have got busted. Look at Mark Jenkins flies by Seth Schultz.
I figured it out. He had a stop and go penalty as well. I think he got busted in the pit lane and got a stop and go.
Oh, double whammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll want to talk to us in a little while. He's gonna want to thank you, man, for wishing him good luck.
As always.
Look at Mark Jenkins, man. Let's see, where did he start? He started third, so he was pretty fast to start off with. And he's up here now in the front. He went past Schultz like he was standing still. He's got Steve Yenish behind him. Steve Yenish, man, guy been on a hot streak with wins. A lot of guys kind of spread out right now. What's up, Tim? How's it going, buddy?
I really see Seth being kind of outran by Jeff Hollingsworth. Gone from first down to fourth now.
Yeah. The next person behind him is Jeff Yenish. He's back a little bit, not too far. Kind of, I know, like, everybody's so spread out. You kind of like to see a caution to get everybody grouped back up together, but I know that's not what the leaders want. Put up the top 3 for a little bit here. Just trying to watch first and second right now. I want to see the times. Mark Jenkins is still running some pretty quick times.
Yeah, but I think Steve Yanish is a couple of hundredths faster last lap. See what it was like this lap. Yeah, about a tenth faster almost. Sorry, half a tenth faster, sorry.
But these guys, they'll probably get together quick. And look, who is that? Jeff Yenish just gone by Schultz.
I think Seth's having a bit of trouble with tire management, unfortunately.
He's got 22 laps on there. If you look at the cylinder, even though it's a couple laps down, he's got 18 laps on his, so a little bit fresher. Trying to see who else we got down here. Anybody else battling out. Looks like everybody's pretty spread out. Let me see Adam Lewis here. Started 21st. He's up in 10th. Jonathan Cross started 16th. He's up in 9th. Brent Allen started 18th. He's got 10 spots. He's up in 8th. Rob Jenkins started 12th. He's up in 7th. Adam
Look at
Matz.
this fight between Mark Jenkins and Steve. I'm sorry, just to cut him, but look at this. Mark Jenkins is holding him off on the high line right now, and I'm just loving how close they're getting. Look at that. Like
That
Steve's
is-
got the better tires. He's just hanging onto the back of Mark.
Oh, now he's going to try it. Nope. Yes. Oh, he was going to take the outside. Almost got cut off. And look at the 141 just sitting back there. Kevin Pearson like, oh, dudes, don't wreck in front of me.
Oh, he's enjoying the show, man. He's got his popcorn. He's got his extra large soda.
Here we go to the inside. Is he going to be able to take it?
I think at this point he's going to have it for sure. I don't think Jenkins has anything for him anymore. Once he got that run, just Jenkins' tires could not keep up.
Oh, Jenkins to the inside. Still side by side, man, fighting it out. Who's going to come out on top? They're only a 1 lap difference in tires, too.
Yeah, I will say Mark is definitely putting up a fight. Like, I honestly thought he'd be done at this point, but he's still just giving it everything he's got. Maybe wear Yanush down a little bit so that way he can hold the position.
So he's got it. Door opens up. 141s, I think, has fresher tires than all of them. And I think he's just trying to get back onto the lead lap here. He's only got 10 laps on his tires, so they're back at it again. Look how close they get. Oh, man.
If we can't has the inside line now, he's got a good chance of finishing this. Look at that run, Marcus. Wow! Just throws the car in there like it's a bloody missile.
Where's the 36 car? Oh, he's on iRacing sabbatical. I think he's been a busy dude. And look at Steve Yenish trying still. He'll be scored for it, but can he clear it and keep it? There's your full running order right now. Yeah, they're still going at it.
My God, Mark, just give up, buddy. Your tires can't keep up, but man, he's not listening.
Look at the
I will
run he
say,
got.
He's doing a damn good job of making Yanush work for this too. Like, I think even if Yanush wins, he'll be Pyrrhic at this point. His tire's gonna be cooked.
And meanwhile, while they're doing that, look at third place.
Yeah, I was about to say, Holmesworth has been watching this, just like slowly creeping in. He's been enjoying it.
He's been running a faster lap than them too. So now the 141 gets in between Kevin Pearson, so he's in between first and second, trying to get his lap back. I think he is the first car lap down. And Jeff Hollingsworth in third, Jeff Yenish in fourth, Seth Schultz back in fifth. Then you got Adam Matz in sixth, Rob Jenkins sitting back here in seventh, Brent Allen in eighth, Brad Speidel in ninth. Oh, now he's going to move back one to 10th. Jason Swan in the 181 is going to go up to 9th. Adam Lewis in 11th. He'll be flossing them teeth and making some moves. Jonathan Cross having a good run tonight, man. Up in 12th.
Yeah, he's narrowly avoided a few moments, so he's doing really well. Considering he wasn't really planning on racing until we found out you couldn't go do your thing.
Yeah, because he's had some bad luck the first couple races we've seen him in. Then you got Robert Tyus, I believe it is, in the 195 sitting in 13th. Kevin Pearson now back on the lead lap in 14th. Travis McDaniel, who had a really fast car, man, but got caught in the pits back in 15th. He's the first car a lap down right now. Then David Camara in 16th, he's a lap down. Kenneth Sagert in 17th, he's a lap down. And Todd Craig, 18th, a lap down. Then we go to DeSaulnier. DeSaulnier is 3 laps down in 19th. So a couple of guys that had fast cars finding themselves a lap down at the moment.
I'm just watching this little fight at the moment between Jonathan Cross and Robert Tyus. I think that fight just ended as Jonathan let Tyus go by quite some margin.
Yeah, I think Cross isn't really in it for the points, so I think he's just trying to race and, you know, stay out of the way, but race, you know what I mean? It's kind of a hard thing to do because you want to race, but you don't want to wreck anybody, you know? I know he's conscious like that. Meanwhile, Mark Jenkins about 4 tenths over Steve Yenish. Let's jump in with Steve. Let's take a lap with him. Jump in with a couple different drivers here. Let's go back to Rob Jenkins.
I'm just kind of like poking around, seeing what's going on. At the moment, I'm actually really surprised that Mark Jenkins not only fought off Steve Yenish, but he's actually starting to outrun him now. I don't know what he's done there, but for a few laps there, he's actually managed to build a gap. Now Yenish is running fast again, so he might be able to catch up.
Looking back from the leader. Yeah, you can see that car starting to get a little bit bigger.
Yep, last lap he gained by only a couple of hundredths, but the lap before that it was about a tenth or so, so he is definitely catching back up again. But it does kind of seem like after a while there's sort of like a little bubble around your car that is just like, if anyone gets any closer, they get slowed down.
Take a look
For a
at
while
the
people have
weather.
like a nice gap between each other.
110 degrees out there on the track. 81 in the air. Looks like it got a little bit cloudy all of a sudden.
I still love that iRacing does it now with clouds going over the track and you can see the difference.
Look how close he's getting right now. He's definitely he got his sights set on him right now. He's got that draft too. We're at lap 85. We've had only 1 caution, 11 lead changes so far. We've still got 46 laps going. Don't forget next week, Homestead, Miami, with these guys. At least with iRacing, you still keep the races going and not have to worry. Yeah, Steve Yenich is really close to him right now. He's got him only about like a tenth behind, almost 2 tenths behind. He's slowly closing in. Some drivers getting ready to hit the pits. Looked like Steve was getting ready to take the outside line, but kind of backed off. I don't know. I don't know if it's my eyes or my contacts, but man, the track looks foggy in some parts. Look, he's right there. Is he gonna go for the outside? Yeah, he starts to stick a nose in it, but just can't do anything with it. Has to go back behind him.
Jenkins is holding that damn well.
Yeah. Here he goes again to the outside. I think Jenkins right now, his car's pretty hooked up in that, like that second lane down on the bottom. Oh, he's coming in. That's going to be the last pit stop for him tonight. So Steve Yenich now going to move to the front. Hollingsworth's going to roll into second. And then Jeff Yenich back there in third. A little interesting switch here because it should be good on fuel from here on out.
Oh no, and Jenkins messed up his pit.
Oh, did he really?
Bad, too.
Oh no. You know he's mad.
Like honestly, that was the worst it could be.
You know he's mad.
I think he didn't realize that was his stall when he went straight into fully into the next stall, and then was too far to the left. We had to try and adjust. He had to move forward a few times.
He's mad. He threw that away.
I will say that considering he was too far left, that was a quick readjustment to get it lined up and going.
There ain't nothing worse than having a good car and throwing it away in the pits, man.
Oh yeah, I could probably just feel him just kicking himself over that. I mean, it happens, unfortunately.
So Steve Yenich is in front. Jeff Yenich is in second. Jason Swan in the 181 is third. The 141, Kevin Pearson sitting back here in fourth. Wait to see who else we're going to have come in. This is where it gets interesting because you got some guys on fresher tires and you got some guys on older tires, and the speed difference, can be really bad.
Yep, and in comes Steve Yenich into the pits.
And I believe Jeff followed him in also, so that should give the lead up to Jason Swan. See if he gets it across the line or if he has to come back around again. Yeah, he'll have to come around one more time.
Like Yenich got his stall pretty cleanly, no issues, so won't have any related issues for him. Check where Mark Jenkins even is. Hold on.
And look, Travis McDaniel up to third. See if this is going to help him any.
Considering that mistake, Mark Jenkins came out right alongside Yenich and got past him. Wow, I'm actually surprised by that. No, now it's Jeff Yenich on Steve. My bad. Damn it. All the Yeniches are all alike.
I'm looking at Schultz, Steve Yenich, Jeff Hollingworth, the 195, Robert Tyus. Schultz able to use that car to open up the inside line. I just don't think Seth's car's that good right now because look at that. Steve Yenich is going to get past him, and it looks like he might have the door open for Hollingsworth to get by.
Yeah, I think Seth's been murdering his tires, maybe trying to find a way to not murder, but in turn he's now just going slower. Well, yeah, that has already killed him. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like he's having a bit of trouble with it as well.
Yeah. And Seth is on 9 laps. Hollingsworth's on 4. Steve's on 2. So I can see that. Camara's on lap 29 of those tires. Meanwhile, Swan's on 35, and he's still out there. Somebody out there running without a hood. Oh, that's Matt Wagner. Okay.
Well, it's good to see he's back on track.
Yeah. I saw it from the corner of the eye, but I couldn't tell who it was right away. And somebody wrote, yeah, someone has to stop the Yenish brothers.
Well,
That's
they
gonna-
are absolutely on fire right now.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough, man. Looks like Hollingsworth's got a little bit of speed right now because he's slowly closing in on Steve in second. Once Jason Swan goes in, that'll give it up to Steve. I thought he was going to go in that time. Nope. Just stay out. "98 laps." Everybody's still kind of spread out. Rob Jenkins back here in 9th. Adam Matz in the 59 in 8th. They're probably the closest. And Mark Jenkins and Seth Schultz now. Jenkins to the inside. So that'll put Mark up to 5th. Seth will go back to 6th. See where Steve Yenish. See if Mark Jenkins has anything. For Jeff Yenish in the 89. Meanwhile, Jason Swan's still out on those tires. 39 coming to 40 laps on those tires.
And what I was told, it was 46, 47 laps on a fuel run. Not quite sure why he's stretching at this point. Like, he can't make it, and every lap he stays out is going to hurt him. Maybe he's just going for laps led, perhaps.
Yeah, because Steve Yenish is only 7/10 behind him. I mean, he's going to lose that real quick in the pits. But hey, it looks good to be in the front, man.
I need to rejoin, unfortunately. My session was broken.
Let's look at the top 10. You got Brent Allen in 10th. Todd Cray in 9th. Rob Jenkins in 8th. Adam Matz in 7th. Seth Schultz is in 6th. And we got Mark Jenkins in 5th. Jeff Yenish in 4th. Jeff Hollingsworth in 3rd. And 195, Robert Tires. See, he's got, a couple laps fresher tires. See if he can maybe push Hollingsworth closer up here to second place. Steve Yenish, who now is going by the 42 of Adam Lewis. And he's got Jason Swan by 4/10 now. They were 7/10 a couple laps ago. So he's definitely closing in on him. And Steve Yenish back to the lead. Looks like Jason Swan did go into the pits, so him and Hollingsworth now first and second. We'll see if Hollingsworth has anything to catch up to him. The Jeff Yenish in the 89 going by the 42 of Adam Lewis. Adam Lewis is 1 lap down, second car a lap down. About 1.2 behind the leader. Look through the times here and see if we got anybody close. Brad Speidel and Brent Allen were 8th and 9th. where Spidle started off. 6th, he's up in 9th. Brent Allen, 18th, up in 8th. Yeah, that pit stop, definitely not going to be happy about. Mark Jenkins throwing it away. Where is he right now? He's up in 4th. He's 6 seconds back, I think. So your first car lap down is the 195. That's Robert Tyus. Got Jeff Yennish here in 2nd. Hollingsworth is closing in on him a little bit. So we might see these guys going at it here in a little bit for 2nd place. Yeah, I agree. Not that I want to see a caution, but a caution would definitely change things. Take a look back. And Brent Allen. Looking back from 2nd place, Jeff Yennish. Look back from the leader. Got a nice, comfortable lead. He's got some distance over Jeff Yennish, about two seconds. Winding these laps down, see if he can hold on to it, keep it out front here. I'm looking, but I'm not seeing anything just yet. Like everybody's pretty spread out right now at the moment. It's pretty quiet. See if it stays this way. Obviously, we're counting the laps down. 20 laps to go, so it might ramp up a little bit here towards the end. We lost Wingnut. He might have had a restart. I know he said he had an issue with his connection there, so hopefully he'll make it back before the end of the race. We're at 18 to go. Steve Yennish out front. Still has Jeff Yennish by about 2.7. Keep an eye on Hollingsworth here. He is slowly closing in on Jeff. Yeah, I guess it's a podium finish is a better interview than it is on a caution interview, but you have days like that, though. See what they get coming across the line here. Jeff Yenich with a 31.6 and Jeff Hollingsworth with a 31.5. So Hollingsworth's definitely ramping it up a little bit here. They are second and third. And then back a ways is Mark Jenkins and Seth Schultz, fourth and fifth. The 181 go by. He's got fresher tires. But Jeff Hollingsworth still behind Jeff Yenich, but not able to really close in just yet. We're slowly counting them down. Rob back here in seventh. We run through the top 10, see where they started. Robert started 15th. Brad started 6th. Brent Allen started 18th. Rob started 12th. Adam Matt started 22nd. Big move for Adam. Seth Schultz did start on the pole. He's back here in 5th. Jenkins started 3rd. He's sitting up here in 4th. And we got Jeff Hollingsworth, who started 9th. He's up in 3rd. Jeff Yenich started 4th. He's in 2nd. And then we got Steve Yenich, who started 2nd. He's in 1st. Poor Wingy. He crashed out because he has a scheduled maintenance or something. I hear you, bro. Take a quick look at the summary here. Be 120 laps completed, be 10 laps to go, 1 caution, 14 lead changes so far. And let's see what the weather is right now. I know we were up there, 104, so it came down a little bit. I think we were up to 111 at one point. Jeff Yenich there in 2nd, going in on lap traffic. Gonna go by, I believe that's Cross. And then he's got the 195 Robert Tires right there in front of him. Todd Cray also going by. Let's take a ride with Hollingsworth real quick. Oh, looking out the window of Mark Jenkins' car's got a little bit of damage on that right front. The Hollingsworth's still trying to get there for second place. Be 5 to go. Gonna take a look through here. Not really seeing a whole lot going on. Four laps to go. Steve Yenich out by 3 seconds. So as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, run out of fuel, which I doubt, he should be able to take this one home again, man. Another win. Jeff Yenich will be second if Hollingsworth can't close in on him. You got the 132 Brent Allen staying low, letting them go by. Coming up to DeSonia in the 93. Be 2 laps to go when the 27 crosses the line. They had a good qualifying time too. Jeff Yenich still back here in second. Hollingsworth not really able to make much gains on that run so far. Be a final lap. White flag is out. This is it. So Steve Yenich, man, on fire. He's waiting to see when this is going to end. Obviously, it's not going to end tonight because he's going to take the checkered flag right here and get another win. Congratulations, man. Steve Yenich, way to go, man. That is just insane. "37 laps led, too. Looks like Jeff Yenich will take second. Hollingsworth will take third. Schultz will take fourth. Mark Jenkins will take fifth. Adam Matt sixth. Rob Jenkins seventh. Brad Spidel eighth. Robert Tyers ninth. And Kevin Pearson's 10th. Great race here tonight. One caution. Burn them down. Let's see him burn them down here. Come on. That was a great race here tonight. We had one caution, 130 laps, 14 lead changes. Give these guys a minute to gather themselves together. Come on, light them up, brother. Let me get together here. I think I'm looking through the list. See if I can find Steve here. I know he's got to be here. Not seeing him at the moment, so let me move on to second place. We'll go to third place, Jeff Hollingsworth. Hey, Jeff, you got the booth. You got a copy.
Hey, Paul, how you doing, boy?
Pretty good, man. A good run for you, dude. Started ninth. You finished here in third. Looked like you were starting to gain on Jeff there, but just not enough laps to get it done, man. Great run out there again tonight with you guys. How was it out there for you? What did it feel like?
Yeah, it was a great race. Had a lot of fun. First, congrats to Steve. I think it's his third win or fourth of the season, and yeah, I was good with Jeff there. There's some lap cars and aero's really bad here, and the lighter fuel load in this thing really makes it push more. So, but I'm happy with third. It was a good race. A lot of fun, a lot of green. That's what I like.
Yeah, another one caution race, man. I think there was 14 lead changes, I believe, too, man. So it wasn't like there was anybody. Yeah, 14 lead changes. Wasn't like anybody out there just tooling around, man. A lot of people stayed clean. I know no one really wants to see cautions, but man, I think a caution would have changed things up quite a bit because it would have gathered everybody back together again.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. You know that. I like it long and green, so I'm usually better on the long run. I'm still figuring this tire out, man. I'm getting good tire wear on the right front compared to other people. I'm just I don't know, maybe being too cautious, not driving it hard enough, but it's a lot of fun, man. I appreciate you broadcasting and Infinite Hero for sponsoring and Seth for doing everything he does and putting up with us and all the admins here, and it was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that people don't know about. Next week, Homestead, man. You like that track or no?
Love that track. Recently ran a league race where I led 98 out of 200 and won by like 5 seconds. So
Wow.
looking forward to that one.
So that'll be cool. Yeah, I haven't had a chance. We were talking about it in the broadcast. I haven't had a chance to get out there yet on this new tire package with this car. I'll race here Wednesday, so I kind of gauge what you guys do on Sunday nights to see how it's going to be, man. I can see, look like a couple of guys out there are struggling with tires. It look like they're burning them up pretty quick, man. But I'll tell you what, dude, from a ninth place start to finish third here tonight, man, and chase down Jeff was a great run.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, that tire different, man. It really is. And I sure as heck don't have qualifying down. I don't know how those guys are getting it. It just doesn't feel like it's going to stick for me. And I'd rather get a lap in than start in the back. So I'll get it eventually. But I appreciate you. And like I said, everybody, just shout out to my family. And I love them. And God bless America, Donald Trump and apple pie and Dale Earnhardt.
Yes, sir, brother. All right, dude, we'll look for you at Homestead, man. Great run tonight.
Thanks, brother.
All right, that was third place. Jeff Hollingsworth. Let's go to second place. Let's get Jeff Yenish down here. You see, I know I've seen him. There he goes. All right, Jeff, you got the booth. You got a copy.
Hey, Paul, how are you?
Good, man. What a run, dude. You guys are unstoppable, bro.
It doesn't feel that way. I feel like I have to fight for whatever I'm getting out there on the track. I know Steve's making it look easy out there, though.
Yeah, he's on fire, man. We were talking to him last week, and he said the same thing. He's like waiting for it to end. But, man, I'll tell you what, definitely a great run out here, man. 130 laps out here, one caution, 14 lead changes. You started fourth, so you had a decent car to begin with, man, and to come home second. Towards the end there, Jeff Hollingsworth was starting to close in a little bit. Were you aware? Were you worried about it, or are you just driving?
Yeah, I was being pretty inconsistent with my laps. When I was running clean laps, I was able to keep up with him and maybe pull a little bit away from him. But I just wasn't being very consistent and hit lap traffic and awkward spots and things like that. But thankfully I kept him behind me and picked up the second place finish. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Definitely having a good season here, man. And as usual, man, one caution, man. That's like it changes everything. You know, everything was so spread out, and you know, even though cautions breed cautions, but if you gather everybody back up, man, that fight for position again just kind of changes the dynamic of it. But man, what a great run. I think we were up at like 111 degrees at one point on the track, man. For me, and this, I want to know what you think. For me, it feels like it used to be the hotter the track got, the worse the car got. But it seems like now the hotter the track gets, the better the car feels. Do you kind of notice that, or am I just drinking too much again?
I think the new tire model behaves a little differently with the heat. So with the hotter temperatures, it seems like it pushes a little more. You have a little less grip in it. If you get on the throttle too early, it'll just kind of push to the wall. I noticed there was a period there about 3/4 through the race. We got some cloud cover and it cooled down a little bit. I was able to get on the throttle a little earlier and keep it from pushing up the track. So I think that's the main difference between how it is now versus last year.
Yeah, it's really cool, man, because while we're broadcasting, you can see the changes. You can see where the clouds come out. At one point, it almost looked like it was foggy on the track from our view. But I'll tell you what, man, you guys do a great job, man. I can't wait to get out there and race with you guys, man, and see where I stack up. But great run tonight, man. Started fourth and finished second. You got to be feeling good, man, about hitting Homestead next week.
Yeah, Homestead's one of my favorites. I'm looking forward to that one. Obviously, it's going to be tough to battle with some of the guys in this league. They're all tough for the most part. But it's, like you mentioned, it's a lot of fun running a lot of green flag laps and having a lot of clean racing out here. So looking forward to next week.
Yeah, and it's nice to see a lot of the new guys, too, that came into the league. We were talking about during the broadcast, seem to be pretty good drivers, pretty clean, respectful drivers out there. So it definitely adds to it. Before we let you go, anybody you want to say hi to?
Sure. I know my dad's watching right now, so hi to him. Also want to thank Infinite Hero for sponsoring the league and Tampa SUV Rentals. And SR Broadcasting, you guys do a great job every week.
All right, thanks, man. Hey, you guys make it easy. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier to call a race, man. It's tough when there's low cautions because you kind of look for a break in between, but without it, we're getting used to it though.
It's the same thing in the car. I could have used a break, and I wouldn't have minded having a caution late in the race there to catch back up and see what I got.
Yeah.
I felt like I had something on the short run, but Steve's a master at saving tires. So it's hard to compete with them when it goes green for long distance like that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to him next and find out, man, who's gonna get the fire hose out. Somebody mentioned on there, somebody got to stop these Yenish brothers, man. I was like, dude, that's gonna be hard.
I'll try to get him to spill the secrets on how he's saving the tires because he hasn't told me all the secrets yet.
All right, man. Listen, we'll look forward to seeing you in Homestead, man, and great run here tonight. Fourth place start, second place finish, dude. Guys are doing good, and we'll see what you got at Homestead.
All right, yeah. Sorry you weren't able to make the race today. I know with the coronavirus stuff going on, but we're glad you were able to broadcast for us. So
yeah, I'm actually relieved that they canceled the race because as it was getting closer, I was starting to get worried about it, and I was telling my wife, I really don't want to lose all the money I spent on the tickets, but I was like, I really don't want to go, you know. So, you know, it's all in safety, so I'll just take it and see what happens next year.
All right. Well, hopefully everyone out there stays healthy.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll see you next week, buddy.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
All right, second place, Jeff Yenich. Now let's go to our winner. Let me see if I can find him here first. And there he goes. All right, we got the winner here in the booth. Steve Yenich, man, you got a copy.
Hey, Paul, 1 second. Let me turn off chat in the game.
Yeah, that gets annoying sometimes.
All right, sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. I know that gets annoying trying to talk and listen, and you got other people talking in your ear. Dude, you are on fire. Somebody's going to take out that fire extinguisher, man, and put it out. You are just like on fire this season, man. It's so good to see. And man, we thought you were going to take the pole, and then Seth snuck one in there. And you did start second, man. 37 laps led, and man, a great run at the end there. You got to walk us through your night.
Yeah, Seth snuck one in there at the very end. I was a little late getting to qualifying myself, and put down a pretty good lap. I was happy with it. And I thought it was going to hold, but he just edged me out, and that actually ended up affecting the first run quite a bit for me because I don't know if anybody else touched on this in the interviews already, but like having the clean air made a huge difference because the car was real tight, and especially if you're behind somebody and starting second, I knew I wasn't gonna get the lead from second, and that kind of shuffled me back. I think I fell back to about sixth or seventh. Um, just trying to manage my tires, but not lose too much touch with the leaders, and just fighting that aero push the whole time. And Travis really he checked out there. I think he knew how important the clean air was, and I don't know what happened to him on that green flag pit stop, the first one, but he had me worried. I mean, he was a couple seconds ahead, and I was slightly faster than him in that first run, but not enough I was going to catch him. And it worked out for me that whatever happened to him, and just kind of opened the door, and I didn't have any mistakes the whole race, and just kind of after that just kind of logged laps and just try to cut the fuel runs into 3 equal runs, and just to optimize the tires and everything, and that was a plan, and it worked out.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. It seemed like these last couple of races you had a really good plan because you managed to get up in the front and stay out there. We did see, I think it was Rob Jenkins. There was a couple other guys too, man, have trouble in the pits and get busted for speeding. I think Travis McDaniel, Wing was telling me, I think he got clocked at like 70 miles an hour going into the pit, so he had to sit there. And it's tough, man, having a good car, one of capable of racing for a win, and to give it away like that, man. But not to take away your win, dude. You've been on fire. I think this is what win number 3 or 4, right?
Yeah, this is 4 in a row.
Wow.
I mean, just the way the races are going this year, the long runs are where I excel. The short runs tend to not be my strong suit, and this year I just haven't made any mistakes yet, and there's nothing I couldn't recover from, at least. So if the races keep going like this, I'm gonna be real confident. But if we start having sprints to the end and short runs, then that's not what I look for. So I think that's a big part of why this season's going so well for me. It's just the way these races are unfolding are exactly the way I would script them, pretty much.
Yeah, we got guys, and your brother's one. He's like, see if you can get him to spill his secrets on tire saving, man, because he's good at it.
Yeah, I mean it's all about just what I've learned is just managing the race, managing your position, and knowing when the right time to push is, when to fall back and save your tires a bit, and then just making sure you're doing exactly what you need to do behind the wheel with making sure you're driving real smooth and easy on the throttle and hitting your line and just minimizing tire scrub and just doing all those things every lap, every opportunity. And then it doesn't seem like it adds up, but that last quarter of the run is where all that comes together, and that's usually where I start to really move forward.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. You came in here, I think you were 12 points ahead. I know tonight's really going to spread it out for you. Homestead next week. How you feeling about that?
Feeling good, yeah. I was going to miss it. I was supposed to actually go to Colorado and go skiing, but with everything going on with Corona, had to cancel that. So yeah, so I'll be there. I mean, another mile and a half. That's what I like. So I don't know if Homestead's the best mile and a half for me, but I think I'll be pretty competitive. So yeah, looking forward to it as always with this group.
It'll be pretty interesting to see too, man, because there's a couple of guys out here that we know they like Homestead. So I'm gonna see. I think we'll see some different names up front fighting it out, but definitely going to be interesting. I know tonight, Checkered Flag Network, Jonathan Cross was gonna put the race on for us because I was supposed to be at Atlanta. And kind of glad they did cancel it because I was getting a little worried about going. I hate that, the race didn't go on and weren't able to go. But, for safety, I guess it's all well and good. But once we knew I could be here in broadcast, it was good to see him get out on the track too, man. I appreciate him wanting to step out and help out with us. But, dude, 130 laps, 1 caution. I think we were up at like 111 degrees at one time and 14 lead changes, man. You guys are putting on some great racing. Good to see the new guys here in the league that able to race clean and see you guys race hard, man, and put on a really good show for everybody. I know we're getting used to not having a break in between with having cautions, but you know, hey, it's definitely worth it to see the end result, man, and another win, dude. That's awesome, bro. I'm glad these are all broadcasted for you because you'll have these for later on.
Yeah, I watch them kind of over the course of the week. I watch bits and pieces until I get to see the whole thing, and it's awesome to see it back and you know, see everything else that's going on in the race that you don't know about, and just seeing what everybody else thinks from, you know, third party perspective of what I'm seeing going on behind the wheel. So it's always fun to see, and it's you know, like you said, it's good to have good fresh faces in the races, and everybody's driving respectfully, and it's a great league.
Well, listen, man, I hope the fire don't go out 4 in a row. Maybe next week, make it 5 in a row, man. We can do something here that hasn't been done in a while. So we'll be watching for you, man. Before we let you go, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, definitely Infinite Hero for sponsoring the league, Tampa SUV Rentals, and again, just everybody who makes this possible, everybody on the track and off the track, and I also just want to say it's, you know, with everything going on this week with the virus, it's just it's pretty cool that we still get to do what we like to do.
Yeah.
That's just an awesome opportunity.
Yeah, Seth wouldn't let me turn off the crowds. I sent him a message before. I was like, do you want the crowds off? He's like, no. I was thinking, well, let's make it realistic. Ain't nobody there now, so let's just get rid of everybody. But it's still cool, though, man, to be able to get on. And, you know, you got guys from all over the place that are here tonight racing, man. And, you know, we're doing it safely. Nobody's spitting on nobody. Nobody's touching nobody. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, man. Congratulations again on the win. 37 laps led from a second place start. And we'll look forward to seeing what you got at Homestead, man. See if you can make it 5 in a row.
Yeah, it should be fun. Should be a good battle with you know, Jeff and Hollingsworth and Seth and just Mark Jenkins. There's you know, so many good drivers in this league. It's going to be a battle for sure.
Yeah. All right, dude. Go celebrate, and we'll catch up with you then.
All right, sounds good. Good night.
All right, good night. Man, 4 in a row. Can you believe it? That's just unheard of, man. Great run for him too. Yeah, next week we'll be at Homestead, Miami. And we'll be live at 8:20. Sorry, I was getting a message there. Wingy, hopefully I'll see you then. Get your thing fixed up. Good to have you here with me anyway. I do appreciate Jonathan Cross for stepping up to step in tonight if we would have been able to go to the races. So appreciate it. Hope everybody enjoyed the race here tonight with 14 lead changes, 130 laps, and only 1 caution once again, man. So these guys doing a great job. All right, everybody, until oh wait, let's run over the results. Where am I going? I'm ready to get out of here already. All right, Steve Yenich comes home in first, 4 in a row. Jeff Yenich will take second. Jeff Hollingsworth finishes third. Seth Schultz is fourth. Mark Jenkins is fifth. Adam Matz finishes sixth. Rob Jenkins will finish seventh. Brad Speidel will finish eighth. Robert Tyers finishes ninth. Kevin Pearson will finish 10th. 11th goes to Adam Lewis. Travis McDaniel will finish 12th. David Camara will finish 13th. Brent Allen finishes 14th. Jason Swan finishes 15th. Todd Cray will take 16th. Jonathan Cross will finish 17th. Kenneth Sagert finishes 18th. 19th is Patrick DeSolinger. Todd Levesque finishes 20th. 21st is Mike Mahoney. 22nd is Matt Wagner. 23rd is Rusty Farrell. All right, now we'll say goodnight. All right, everybody, tune in next week. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. You know, just use common sense. If you touch anything, try not to touch your face. Try to remember to wash your hands. I don't know what the rush is with toilet paper, with everybody buying up tons and tons of toilet paper, but I don't know. I've seen some videos of people fighting over it and stuff. I don't know. I just think that's kind of ridiculous, but just be safe out there. If they do start closing things down for a little bit, which is probably going to happen, a lot of people are going to freak out. And you know how it gets, man. People are going to get desperate. People are going to get greedy. So, you know, just watch your back out there. see what happens, you know. But we'll be back next week here at Homestead. So till then, everybody, appreciate you tuning in, and stay safe, everyone. We'll see you then.